Alrighty, folks, welcome back. First game of 2026. Your Hawks versus the Fredericton Redwings. 15 minutes on the clock. And let's get this game going. She's a cold one out here today. We're all trying to keep warm. We got Fallow. Puck chipped in, picked up by Fredericton. Fredericton is going to walk this through the neutral zone. And he gets put down by Baraducci. Puck deflected onto net, and Halen's going to cover that one up for a face-off. So Halen up to the net today. This is the first game for the Hawks. After the long holiday, they've had one practice so far, and they were looking really good yesterday. And I think they're ready to battle it out here against the Red Wings, who ended their first half of the season in first place with the Hawks' loss against Woodstock. That dropped them down in the standings. But everything is reset now. And we have a clean slate going into the new year, and they're looking to put their first win on the board. And a pass intercepted and an offside. We'll pull this one outside the Hawk zone for a face-off. 14:06 left in this first period here at the York Arena in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Face-off won by the Hawks. Fulton's going to walk this one in. Get a shot. He scores from the blue line. Short side over the glove of the Red Wings goaltender. One shot, one goal for the KV Hawks. Michael Fulkins stealing that face-off. Walking in and burying one from the blue line. Put your Hawks up 1-0. Stanley over to McDonald. Oh, right out front. That pass deflected off the wall right in front of Halen, but luckily they were able to pick that one back up. McDonald sends that one deep as Life goes in for the hit. And the battle in behind the net. Life almost comes away with it. Spencer there to pick that up. Back to McDonald. McDonald shot. Tipped wide. And Fredericton's going to come away with that one through the neutral zone. And they'll send that one deep as they get a change. Stanley coming in, looking for that stretch pass, and he's just going to chip that one up high. As Fredericton will glove that one down and take control as the Hawks get their change. Some fresh legs on the ice. Pass up to center. Tried to send it deep. That was blocked, and Noseworthy's going to walk this one in behind the net. As they battle and take control, Baraducci back in behind the net again. Over to Fallow. Tried to send that one to Pearson, but Fredericton was there to intercept that one and sent through the crease. And a shot on net was going wide, and Halen sent that one to the corner. Fredericton's going to put that one deep. Baraducci on the chase. And reversed. Pearson tries to beat the man, and that's kicked away by the skates. Baraducci to Anderson. Anderson looking, and no one's fast enough to get up to the neutral zone for the pass. Baraducci sends that one up the boards for Noseworthy. He's going with some speed through the neutral zone. And he gets taken right into the linesman as Michaud's battling in there with Fallow. Fallow out to Michaud. Michaud shoots, and that's a save by the Fredericton goaltender. 11:48 left in this first period. Hawks are up 1-0. And so far, Fredericton's been kind of in our zone, not really in control, but just battles back and forth. And Fredericton takes control in the corner. That'll be sent around as they make their way through the neutral zone. And that's picked away. Oh, and a nice D and a shot and a pad save in the skates. And that'll be covered up. It looked like one of the D had stepped on the puck and kind of dragged that back into Halen. And luckily he was set up ready to stop that and cover it up. And we're back to the face-off. Kennedy at the draw. He'll send that one back, and that's picked up by Fredericton. Pass out front. Fillmore's there to intercept that one. Up to Michaud. Michaud tips that one down in. No icing as they race. Michaud taking the man out front. That gets tipped back up to Fredericton's stick. And a pass that was misplayed, and they're getting the change. And that fired down in towards Halen. He'll jump out and seal that one off for another face-off to the left of Halen Guptill. 11:01 left. 1-0 Hawks. Fulkins at the draw. That's one cleanly. Back to McDonald. McDonald to Stanley. Stanley looking life. Sends that one up the boards for Spencer to pick up. He goes for the stretch pass, and that'll be an icing. Couldn't quite see the tape of Fulkin's stick, and across the blue line just wide of him. As we'll bring this puck back down into the Hawks' end for the draw. We got Doucette coming in as center. And they're battling at the linesman's feet, and life comes away. Good passing by the Hawks today, chipped in by Fulkins. Fredericton is going to take that one. Stanley is going to send that one deep on the other side. Life's in, takes the body, and battle at the boards is looks like the Red Wings are going to take this one. One-on-one with Kennedy, decides to chip that one in. Halen out to stop the puck for McDonald. McDonald, backhand pass up to Life. And I wasn't sure about that one. Looked like a hand pass, but linesman called that one off. Missed pass there. Fredericton tries to chip that one ahead. And to the boards it goes as the boys battle their way. And Life walking in. Big deke. Oh, and then he gets poked away. Oh, and a big hit in behind as they both go to the ice. Fulkins and one of the Red Wings. And Red Wings chip that one neutral zone. Oh, and they have a 2-on-0. And a shot and a save by Halen. As I think that was Baraducci was tripped up on the ice. Backhand shot, and that was saved again by Halen. Fulkins, backhand pass up to Pearson. Pearson's going to walk this one through center. He'll send that one deep, and Noseworthy and Pearson are in there. And that's rimmed around back up to the Fredericton's winger. And we have Fallow sent that one out as Noseworthy. Baraducci with the shot and a glove save, but he couldn't hold on to it. That's kept in. And Fredericton's making their way back, and a missed pass there as Baraducci with the speed to get that puck out of their hands. And Eamon Anderson, he's looking to make something happen, and Baraducci looking for the pass, and no one was moving. Everybody was just watching him as he had all the pressure coming from the Red Wings. I'm not sure what the thoughts were there, but these boys got to start making that skate when the puck's on their stick. Kennedy at the draw. We got McLeod, Michaud, shot, and that's blocked by Levesque. Fillmore goes in as the Red Wings will rim that around back to the defense. Sent back in as Declan takes the man and falls on top of him. And Michaud, hard pressure as DeVles takes control. It looks like he's probably going to go for the run. He went to chip that in into the shins of the Red Wings. Red Wings looking to make their way, but can't get that past McLeod. And Fillmore. Oh, a beautiful pass out front. He just missed the net. Right across the crease. And the Red Wings come back and send that deep, and they'll get some fresh legs on the ice. Oh, head first into the boards as Kennedy comes in for retaliation. And Red Wings come away with this one. Michaud's there. And that'll be brought back out to the neutral zone as Fredericton gets the clear on the blue line. And everybody's just skating in circles. no one's getting open. They seem to struggle with the breakout quite a bit when there's pressure on them. They don't know where to go when there's a man on them. Right out front, that's picked off by Folkens. And they're battling right in the high slot. And battle at the boards. That'll be sent back in the corner. Stanley down to McDonald, back to Stanley. And Folkens knows where to go. He knows where to go when the puck's on our stick. Get to that neutral zone, get it out of your zone, and start making plays to get back down into the opponent's end. 6:14 left in the first period, and it's 1-0 for the Hawks. And Fredericton's going to make their way as the back check is just too good. Just causing all the disruption. Sent pass up to Folkens, and no icing. They are going for those breakaway plays where the Folkens will just post up at the blue line and wait. And a shot on net, and that'll be gloved down by the right-handed goaltender on the Red Wings, sending us to the face-off. 5:46 left in the first period, and it's 1-0 for the Hawks. Noseworthy at the draw. As one to Fallow, and Fredericton was right there, but held at the blue line, sent shot into the goaltender. He couldn't catch it, but made the light save. Baraducci over to Anderson. Anderson sends that one deep. Pearson and Noseworthy on the chase. And the goaltender missed stopping the puck for his team. And Anderson trips up at the line, and we have an icing against the Red Wings. We'll pull this puck back down to the left of the Red Wings goaltender. Oh, and we're sitting about -20 here in Fredericton, and I tell you, my fingers are feeling it. I got gloves on. Almost time to break out those hand warmers, I think. Pearson out front, but that's chipped away, and that'll be off the glass and back into the neutral zone as Fredericton puts the pressure on them and gets back down into their end, the Hawks' end. McLeod and Noseworthy going for the bodies. Noseworthy pokes that one away. Ben Levesque pass right to Noseworthy's stick. Him and Pearson try to make their way and couldn't get past the Fredericton defense. That'll be back down in behind the Hawks goaltender, Halen Guptill. Declan. Move the puck. Sorry. Fredericton was getting a change there, and they need to be just more speedful with those passes. Like, when Fredericton's making the change, you got to capitalize on that and get that puck up as fast as you can. Try to get those 2-on-1s and those breakaways. Sent deep by Fredericton. Stanley couldn't find somewhere to put the puck and gets stolen from him. And that goes right out front as Halen scrambles to get the cover up, but too many sticks on the puck. And we have a net off. So that'll send us to the face-off. 3:53 left in the first period. And it is 1-0 Hawks. And I assume we're going to do a flood between the second and third because it seems they have the ice times up here to be able to do that for these guys. And battle at the boards and couldn't hold it at the blue line. And Kennedy's going to send that one deep, and him and Fillmore are going in. Oh, and a huge hit on Fillmore into the boards. And the ref's arm is up for a penalty as the Redwings will be going to the box for 2. Sending the Hawks for a power play. We have a 5-on-4 with 3:25 left in this first period. Power play line, we got Fulkins, Life, Stanley, McDonald, and Doucette. And Fredericton, oh, those no-look passes when you don't know what's going on. And that shot deflected off Stanley's skate. And they're going to pinch that up the boards to try and kill some time. Doucette and McDonald back and forth. And Doucette sees the open ice, and he's just going to go for a skate through. And he'll walk that blue line over to Stanley. Stanley back to Doucette. Doucette to Fulkins. Fulkins goes for the short side, and a save by the goaltender, which will drop down and all the way back down into the Hawks' end. And Fredericton's going to get some fresh legs. Pass up to Doucette. Doucette chipped over to Life. Life to Fulkins, or back to Doucette. Oops. And Doucette to Fulkins. And the pressure from Fredericton. These guys got to move this puck a lot quicker because as soon as they see someone walking around with the puck, they are going to put pressure on them. You watch any other high-level hockey team, and that puck is moving quickly. It's not on their tape for more than 2 seconds. Baraducci with the pressure. There's 20 seconds left in this power play, and so far I think only one quality shot on net. Aiming to Baraducci. Stretch pass up to Pearson. Pearson chips that one in. Goaltender's going to send that one to the corner. And almost a clear. Baraducci's shot right into the belly of the Red Wings goaltender. And that'll do it for this power play as there's only 3 seconds left, but we'll go to the face-off. Minute 28 left in the first, and it's 1-0 Hawks. And it looks like we have a trouble at the face-off circle. They want them to switch out their centerman. Noseworthy at the draw, and that'll be sent back for Fredericton to pick up, and we are back to even strength. As Fallow tries to send that one deep, and that's blocked by Red Wings. And Baraducci sends up to Noseworthy right in the middle with Fredericton pressure. And icing's waved off. And Fredericton will be coming through with speed as, man, he's knocked off the puck. And we have another penalty coming up. Cross-checking. Going to Noseworthy. And that'll send the Red Wings to the power play with the man advantage for 2. With last minute of play here in the first period, 1-0 for the Hawks. And they're playing down a man for a penalty kill. Doucette at the draw. Fredericton wins that cleanly. As they make the passes. And a shot blocked by Halen. Pad save. And they lose the puck into the neutral zone. With 30 seconds left to go. That'll be cleared down into the Red Wings end. And Kennedy putting the pressure on behind the net chase. That's Doucette taking the man into the boards. They'll send that one deep. Declan reverse that back around. Red Wings D, Doucette on him. They'll put that one back deep. Shot, and that'll be the buzzer for this first period. So far, a good penalty kill for the Hawks, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes to kick off the second. 1-0 Hawks here at the York Arena in Fredericton. All right, welcome back, folks. That was a quick break around my ham warmers. Fredericton, so they come away with this one. It's still 5-on-4 for another minute for the Red Wings. And they're moving the puck around. And these are 15-minute periods. Michaud blocked at the blue line, and he'll send that one for the clear. Michaud got tripped up in behind the Fredericton goaltender. And he's trying to make his way back. Pass almost out front as Fredericton was tipped away. And Fredericton gains control back in the neutral zone. Battle in behind the net. And that'll be cleared. And that'll do it for the penalty kill. 4 seconds left as Noseworthy's going to make his way out of the box. And Fredericton's going to send that one around, and we're back to even strength. And stretch pass up to Fulkins as that's intercepted. Noseworthy with the speed coming through, and he falls down as Fredericton came through and got the puck. Life in, had control back. Fredericton was right there. And that pass is sent down, and Halen's going to cover that one up for a face-off. Almost a breakaway there for the Red Wings. Oh, 13-14 left in the second period. And 1-0 Hawks. Face-off one. Anderson picks that one up and loses his edge. And Doucette's there. Halen's going to cover that one up again. As just a few mishandled pucks there. They'll try this face-off again and hopefully get a cleaner win. Get out of their zone. Fulkins at the draw. That'll be sent back and shot, and that's tipped, and that got tipped wide. And Life had sent that one up, but that was held in. And pass out front, shot missed. And Fredericton again put out front, shot on net and saved. Pad save. Baraducci up to Fulkins. Fulkins and Life. Going with speed. Pass. Baraducci shoots. Glove save down to the ice. He couldn't quite catch that one. Seems all the pucks are bouncing out of his trapper. Baraducci again, shot into the hand. And we have a penalty coming up for hooking, going to the Red Wings. 12:15 left in the second, and the Hawks on the power play yet again. I didn't see the hook call there, or the hook actually happened, but we'll take it. Still on the ice, Fulkins, Doucette, Leif, Levesque, and Declan McLeod. Back to Declan. Declan looking. Goes for the toe drag. Swiped away. Once again, man, like these, they got to move the puck on the power play. That's what it's all about, is moving the puck. Just blocked by Doucette. And that'll be chipped up and out of play. And we'll go to the face-off. And we are back to the face-off, right of the Fredericton goaltender. Fulkins at the draw. As they battle at the boards, Fredericton has it pinched to try and kill this penalty down. 1:29 left. And Declan waiting outside the blue line for the clear. And he's going to send that for Leif to pick up. Leif, he's going to walk this one in with Fulkins. Over to Fulkins. Oh, and that got deflected by a skate of the Red Wings player, and Red Wings almost get the clear, but that's blocked. And we are back at center ice for the reset. Doucette. He's going to bring this all the way back, reverse it back to Ben Levesque, and Ben's looking. And by this time, I think these guys should be getting off the ice for some fresh legs, because these shifts are just way too long, too many mistakes happening. Their mentals aren't there, and they need to rest. Up to Leif. Fulkins. And he walks around. He's going to go in and look to get set up with only 20 seconds left. He makes the shot on net, and that's blocked by the Red Wings goaltender, and the Fredericton will get the clear. As Stanley goes in, looks like we got a change happening finally. Pearson trips up over the ice, and Fredericton has control, and the shot into Halen. He tried to pick it up, and we are back to even strength. 10:13 left in the second period. And a bad read there on the breakout is Noseworthy. Tried to pick up the pass, and Pearson kind of just poked it out of his stick and then fell. Pearson sends it to Stanley. Stanley with the shot right into the pads of the Red Wings goaltender. Stanley at the boards. Pearson there helping out. Fallow coming in. Pearson sent it out. Tried to send it out front. No one was posted up. We had a centerman and two wingers all in the corner battling. And Noseworthy, he's going to try to send that one in, but that's cleared out to the neutral zone. Anderson up to Fallow. And Noseworthy pulled that one out and sent it back in deep. 9:06 left. And Fredericton trying to come with speed. He sends the pass to nobody, and Baraducci. We have a hold call coming up. Two. I don't know who's going. Number 4 on the Hawks, or number 3. Cam Fallow going to the box for 2. 8:58 left in this second period, and the Hawks are on the penalty kill. I didn't see exactly what happened, but face off to the wall, and the battle is on, and that's brought back to the defense. He'll send that one in as Baraducci, just aggravating, gets the backhand out, and that'll clear it at least to the neutral zone. They'll send it back in. Oh! As Fredericton makes their way in. Oh, and a bank off the boards right out front. Fredericton has control. But once again, same thing. If you're not moving the puck, you're gonna have the pressure. As soon as that's on your tape for too long, it's gonna be red, and you're gonna get attacked right away. Too much shot short side right into the chest of Halen. 1 minute left in this penalty kill for the Hawks. And Anderson with the clear as they get some fresh legs on the ice. Both teams getting a little bit of a change here, and a stretch pass, and that'll be icing against the Redwings. We'll pull this one down for a face-off. 7:38 left in the second period, 1-0 Hawks, and we have 40 seconds left in this penalty kill. Vitin. I still don't know how to pronounce his last name. Life at the draw. Kennedy tries to get the shot. A little bit too much handling there. These guys have that muscle memory of that stick handling. Less is more, guys. Less is more. 20 seconds to go, and the puck is lost into the neutral zone. And Ben loses it in his feet, and he's going to clear that one. And that should kill the penalty and bring us back to even strength. Fallow back out on the ice, and he's just going to stay there. Kennedy back to Levesque, trying to get a reset here. Fallow up to Life. He's going to go in. Shot, and that went high and around as everybody's going with speed. McDonald gets in there first. Kennedy in with the big hit against the boards. Pass as Doucette comes off and stops that one from getting through. And battle in behind the net. And Life and Doucette are going to go through and try to make something happen. And we have an offside call. Life tried, he stretched that one out, but he didn't wait long enough. Pull this one outside the Red Wings zone. Face-off, cleanly won back by the Red Wings, and pass sent into Doucette's skates as Fulkins, he'll come through with this one. And he tried to make the shot that was right into the shins of the Fredericton defense. Stanley with the shot in the glove. Save by the Fredericton goaltender. And the Hawks are looking to put another one on the board to sit a little more comfortably going into the third. Face off, won by Doucette. Doucette, he's going to send that one around for Fredericton to pick up. And that one's back out to the neutral zone. Fredericton's going to make their way in. But 1-on-3 couldn't happen. Doucette's there to steal the puck away. Tried to send that up to Fulkins, and we have an icing call against the Hawks. We will go back down and visit Halen for a face-off. 5:32 left in this second period, and I believe we're going to go to a flood after this period. I'm not 100% sure, but it would be nice to have some fresh ice and a bathroom break, that's for sure. 5:28 left, 1-0 Hawks. And they are getting aggressive at the boards. And Noseworthy, nobody to pass to, so he's just going to go. And him and Fallow together as he gets taken into the boards. And Fallow's going to chip that one back into the corner. As the battle back and forth continues. Tried to send that one out front, and that's blocked by the skates of the Redwings. And that one went off the crack of the boards and landed on the back of the net. And we will go to a face-off, which is going to be inside. Blocker side of Halen Guptill. And Kennedy at the draw. That's sent to Fillmore. Fillmore and Anderson are going to walk this one in. That gets poked away. Kennedy there to pick it up. And Baraducci holds the line. Right out front, Fillmore. And that'll be chipped up and out of their zone. Michaud sends that one around. Fredericton's there to take it. Right out front. Slap shot. Wide to the net. And Baraducci tried to send that up to Michaud. It's going. It's going. Is it icing? And we have an icing call. Sometimes you're not sure how slow that puck's going to go when you have that much snow on the ice. 3:56 left in the second period. Kennedy, Michaud, Fillmore, Anderson, and Baraducci all out right now. And we are going to have a face-off at center circle for some reason. I don't know what happened there, but apparently it wasn't an icing, I guess. So we'll just start off in neutral grounds and see who comes away with it. Looks like the Hawks do. As they continue battling for it. And the Red Wings we're looking to do a little bit of a cherry pick, but Levesque wasn't having any of it. Made sure to put the pressure on, and the pass intercepted. Life sent up to Kennedy, misplayed back to Fredericton, and then gained control back. And Kennedy is going to walk this one in, and he was looking to take the inside, but couldn't quite get there. And offside Hawks as Fredericton slowly tries to shot, and that goes high of the net, and that is played off the net back onto the ice by Fredericton as the Hawks continue to aggravate them in their own zone. Fulkins shoots, that goes wide. Levesque tried to get the slap shot off as he's in deep. Shot, pass out front, and Life couldn't get his stick on it. And the net off its posts once again in the Hawks zone, and it'll go to a face-off with 2:22 left in the second period, and it's still 1-0 for the Hawks. Doucette at the face-off. We got Fulkins, Life, Levesque, and McLeod on the ice right now. And that is up high, held in by Levesque and Life. Fulkins comes in, Doucette. Ben tried to send it to Doucette. Fredericton was there. Get that one. back into the Hawk zone. Declan, he's going to rim that one around. Try to get some space away from the goalie. Doucette to Life. Life tries to deke the man out, but that was taken from him. Sent deep by the Red Wings. And Declan's in to stop the body, as well as Doucette. Fulkins. Levesque tries to send it. Shot, that's blocked by McLeod. Good block by Declan there, playing the defense, and that'll be sent down to the goaltender as he'll play that one out for Fredericton to pick up. Pearson with the speed on that back check. Fredericton coming in, shot, and that goes wide of the net. Stanley with the fake pass, had everyone lost. Sends it up to Fallow. Fallow's gonna send that one deep as Noseworthy goes in. Ref thought there was a penalty there. He almost put his arm up, but realized he had lost an edge. Thought Noseworthy may have got something there. Last 30 seconds of this second period. And Stanley coming in. McDonald there, Fallow. He's going to send that one around for Pearson. Fredericton sends it back deep. And we are on the final. Oh, and a massive reverse hit on Noseworthy as we end this period. Still 1-0 for the Hawks. And it looks like I'm going to get my bathroom break after all, as it looks like we are going to have a flood. Maybe not. Never mind. I lied. How disappointing. Well, we're going to have a quick 2-minute break, and we will be back. All right, folks, and we're back. 15 minutes left in regulation time, and we have Noseworthy at the draw. One back to Fredericton as they fumble it, and that'll be sent deep. As they battle at the corner, and Stanley sends that one in off the skate, but picked up by the defense of the Red Wings. And again, Stanley shot right into the belly of the Red Wings goaltender. And that's what we want to see. Let's get pucks on net, pucks on net. .32 left in the third period. 1-0 Hawks. Kennedy at the draw. That'll be sent back to Stanley. Stanley to Michaud. Michaud. Pass out front. Defense was there. And a block save. Kennedy found that rebound and sent it in, but that was saved as well. And Fredericton coming as they'll chip that one in deep. And McDonald's there. Stanley up around the boards. Michaud avoiding that hit. And the Hawks come away into the neutral zone. And I don't know what. It must have been a hand pass or a high stick or something, but I have no clue what happened there. Anyways, we're going to a face-off. Doucette at the draw. To the boards. Back to Baraducci. Baraducci fans on the pass. As he comes, oh, the shot, he scores! And Fredericton ties it up early in this third period. A misplay by the Hawks, causing a slide pass across the crease and a buried puck by the Redwings. 13:47 left in the third, and we are tied at 1. Anderson sends that one in, and the goaltender will pick that one up and freeze this one for a face-off. Vulcans at the draw. As they battle, Vulcans trying to get that one on net, and it bounces wide, and we're back at the boards fighting for the puck. Back to the corner, rimmed around by Fredericton as they'll try to make their way out, and Vulcans holds that one in, but not for long as Fredericton gets it cleared. Tried to get the stretch pass, but that goes right on net. Shot! Oh, and a huge blocker save by the Red Wings goaltender. Misplay, but saved himself as they had the wide open net, but stretched across. Vulcans goes 5-hole, and that's closed up. Shot, another save, and that'll be covered up. Opportunities galore given up by the Red Wings, but they just cannot get past the Red Wings goaltender. After that first shot, first goal, he's got something to prove, and so far he's doing a good job at it. 1-1 with 12:40 left in the third period. Noseworthy at the draw. We got Fallow, Pearson, McLeod, and Levesque, and that one is no icing, as it must have went off, and Ben gets hammered into the boards. As Pearson tried to come away with it. And Fredericton gets that one. Ben holding it into the neutral zone, but that's poked back down as Noseworthy goes for the chase, and he trips up over his own feet on the boards. But really, with this ice after 2 full periods, it is going to be hard to skate around. And we have a tripping call coming up to the Red Wings. And it looks like we have another penalty after the whistle. We have a 5-on-3, guys. It looked like a trip, and then after a whistle, a slash, as one of the Red Wings players wasn't happy with whatever Pearson was saying to him. So he gave him a snap in the thigh. And good job on the Hawks for not retaliating. 5-on-3 for 2 minutes for the Hawks. Let's hope they can capitalize this and run a good power play. And face off back to McDonald. McDonald to Stanley. Stanley to Life. Life back to Stanley. Stanley over to Doucette. Doucette to McDonald. McDonald with the shot into the Red Wings player. Doucette chipped over to Fulkins. Fulkins to Stanley. Stanley walks in. Shot! Oh, and that is deflected. I don't know if that hit the goaltender's shoulder or what, but that was deflected up and out of play. But that was a beautiful, beautiful little shot by Stanley. I thought he was taking that top corner with that one from this angle. 1:32 left in the power play for the KV Hawks. 11:31 left in this game, and it's still tied at 1. Up off the glass, and that'll be cleared out of the blue line. Stanley to Life. Life's going to walk this one in as they get set up again. Doucette over to Stanley. Stanley shot! Nice save by the Red Wings goaltender. Ever since that first goal, he is absolutely on fire. One-timer, and that's in! Trickled through the 5-hole, and then poked in by Life as he was right there, crashing the net to pick up those rebounds. And that'll bring one Red Wing out of the box. It's still going to be a power play, 5-on-4 for a minute 3, and the Hawks are up 2-1. And we got a new line on the ice here. Kennedy at the draw. Back into the Fredericton zone. Kennedy went for the shot as he's battling down low. And he'll come away with it again. Michaud was there for support. And that kind of pressure, doing way too much. These boys got to move the puck. Michaud was there wide open. There's no reason to be playing with yourself with somebody wide open right next to you. Kennedy walking back in. And they got to get set up. The pressure. More passes, guys. More passes. Move. And Stanley. Shot. He's looking to get a goal. He's looking to get a goal. It seems like he's going to be the setup guy. And, sorry, Baraducci, misplay. And we have a penalty coming up to Michaud. And 2 minutes for tripping. And we were back to even strength. And now we're on the penalty kill. So 5-on-4 for the Red Wings. It's 2-1 Hawks with 9:55 left in the third period. And instant face-off win. And we get the clear right down to the goaltender as he'll send that one up. And a little misplay by Fredericton there, and Noseworthy will backhand that one back into their zone. Fredericton making their way through. Reverse back to the defense. And that'll be blocked as he tried to shoot it. Anderson with the pressure in behind the net. And they're tied up, and Baraducci comes away with it. We have odd man rush, and he'll chip that off the glass all the way down in as Fallow is going for the chase. And Fredericton is going to make their way. And a little bit of a misplay there. And almost a hand pass. Baraducci shot right. Easy save by Palin right into the chest. Minute left in this penalty kill for the Hawks. 8:53 left in the third period. Score is 2-1 Hawks. Doucette at the draw with Declan, Pearson, and Levesque to kill off the rest of this penalty. And Fredericton moving the puck around, blocked by Doucette. Way over, and he's all alone. He tried to slide that one 5-hole, but that was chipped away. I don't know if that hit Halen's stick or someone else's, but... Oh, the pass! And he missed it. And that is set up to Doucette as he's going to go. Oh, and he tried to... It is so hard keeping control of the puck in these conditions with no flood. These guys have a massive challenge. Puck moves slower, makes weird bounces, travels weird. And we are back to even strength as Michaud makes his way onto the ice. And he should sit right there as he goes over, and Fulkins is going to come on for Michaud. And that is sent down as the goaltender watches it go for an icing. We'll bring the puck back down into the Hawks zone for a face-off. We are 7:42 left in the third period, 2-1 Hawks. Here at the York Arena in Fredericton, New Brunswick. And we got Doucette at the draw as Fredericton, oh no, at the feet. Stanley tried to pick that one up, lost it in the skates. Fredericton, shot, that's deflected by Doucette. Stanley, he's going to try to send that one around. And Baraducci's going to pick that one up to Fulkins. Fulkins, shot, and that is tipped off the glove of the Red Wings goaltender and up and out of play. We got Doucette, Fulkins, McDonald, Stanley, and Life on the ice as the puck was won back behind the net. And the battle at the boards as Fulkin fills in for Stanley to try and hold the line. And everybody's in there. We have like 4-on-4 at the boards trying to get that puck free. And it looks like Life had it, sent it into the corner. Fulkins gets the pass out front. And they're trying to make these pass plays, which is really nice to see. Good, quick puck movement right out front. And he couldn't chip it in. Stanley sends one on net that's in the shins of the defense. And Fredericton gets pushed off the puck as the puck fumbles and bounces all the way down to Halen, and he'll cover it up. And we'll go to the faceoff. 6:14 left in the third period. It's 2-1 for the KV Hawks. Kennedy wins that back to Baraducci. Baraducci will send that around for Anderson to pick up. Anderson up to Fillmore. Bad bounce off the boards. I find just depends on what cracks it hits here, depending on where the puck's going to go, but it just seems to be completely unreadable. And Anderson up to Michaud. Michaud tipped that one. Kennedy sends it into the Red Wings zone, and Red Wings take control. Baraducci's just going to break his stick on that slapper. And he realizes he has to drop it as he tried to skate off with it. But that's held in. And sorry, people were talking to me. Michaud dumps that one in. And Fredericton takes control and starts walking this one back up. And Fredericton out front goes for short side, and that goes high in the net. And that chipped up. Declan take the body, Fredericton. And a pass out front. Nobody was there. And that was chipped back into the corner. And that shot sent wide as Fallow tries to chip that out, but that is into the skates of the defense of the Red Wings. Noseworthy to Fallow. Fallow battling. And that is held back in again. And Ben reversed that back to Fallow. Fallow looking. He's going to send that to Pearson. Pearson tipped it down, but Noseworthy will pull that clear of the Hawks zone. McLeod, he's just going to fire that one straight down for an icing. give the boys a bit of a reset. And they'll get a change. And the puck will be pulled back down into the Hawks zone for a face-off. And it looks like there's a little bit of an equipment issue with the goaltender. And it looks like he's set and ready as we back to the face-off. Doucette. And that is sent and blocked by Anderson. Kicked away by Stanley. As McDonald. Nice pass up the life, and Fulkins, he's going in almost all alone. The back check from Fredericton was there. Was able to swipe the puck away. Doucette shot right into the side of the Red Wings. Held in. Oh, and a floppy puck with a pad save by the Red Wings goaltender. Right out front, Doucette shoots off the post. And that'll be gloved down by the Red Wings. Stanley holds the line. As the Red Wings are looking to make their way out of their own zone, and Stanley's back down to pick that one up. Sends it up to Doucette. And that ice is so slow right now for that puck. These guys are having a hard time. I find everybody's having a hard time. There's so much snow that passing, handling, everything is just awful right now. At this age, it's very hard to play this game with this much snow on the ice. And that is going to be sent out of the Hawks zone. McDonald going to go in to pick that up. And I don't know what happened there, but he tried to pass it, and Life is going to send that down for an icing. 2:32 left in the third period. It's still 2-1 Hawks. And I grabbed my ham warmers, so I'm feeling a lot better now. Dancing around and talking also helps keep my toes warm, so it's not so bad in here today. Kennedy at the draw. We have Michaud, Anderson, Fillmore, and Baraducci on the ice. Baraducci tried to get the clear. And a shot right on the pad of Halen. And the rebound sent to the boards as they'll make clear of the Hawk zone. And they're going to get a reset here in the neutral zone. Drawn back to Baraducci. Baraducci right into the belly of the Fredericton player. And that could have bounced into the net, so they got to be careful of those ones. And that'll be clear as we come back down into the Red Wings end. Kennedy, he's going to slap that one into the corner. And Michaud and Fillmore are there. Minute 41 left here in the third period. And that is going to be sent. Ben Levesque is going to pick that one up and send that back in deep. As the boys got to be hard on the defense and not let them pass. As he's trying. Everything blocked. Tried to go through four people, but sending that puck through four of these big bodies here is not going to happen. Shot right into the pads of Halen. And Red Wings goaltender to the bench. We have a 6-on-5. And the official blew his whistle thinking that it was too many, but it was actually a pulled goalie. So that definitely messes Fredericton's play up right now because they had clear control. Although they did send, I don't know what to think of this one because I looked and they sent their player way too early, so there was actually 7 on the ice. I want to really go back and look at that. We're on a timeout right now. But yeah, it looked like as their player was the goalie. I don't even know. But anyways, either way, miss call by the ref, and Fredericton's gonna keep the goalie pulled. We have a 6-on-5 with a face-off left of Halen with 1:02 left in the third period. It's a 2-1 game for the Hawks, and Fredericton is there trying to battle for that possession. And they'll send that back deep, bounced off the net. As they're just going to try and hold that puck to kill the time down. Stanley in there, Doucette in there, and they come away with it right out front. Shot, pad save by Halen, and they tried to chip that one out. That's picked up by Fredericton. Fredericton moving the puck around. 6-on-5 with 26 seconds left. McDonald's there. He's just going to hold it as all the bodies are in the corner, and they're digging for this one, and the ref's going to blow his whistle. 16.9 seconds left in this game. 2-1 Hawks. And we have a timeout coming for the Hawks. As all the boys are taking a break, getting the wonderful coach's inspiration and guidance on how to run this last 16.9 seconds. And that does it for the timeout. Here we go. Back at the face-off circle, left of Halen Guptill. We have Noseworthy, Levesque, Doucette, Life, and Anderson. 6-on-5 for the Fredericton Red Wings. And the Hawks will be looking to win this draw, which they do. And they're just going to hold this puck. 10 seconds left. And they are going to keep the puck moving. Shot! And that is a save by Halen as we get rough and tough in front of the net. And the boys are going to the box for this one. Anderson. Anderson and one of the Fredericton players going to the box, cross-checking and roughing. 4.1 seconds left. It's going to stay 6-on-5. And they're going to look to draw this one back for a super quick shot, so be ready, Halen. This is one of the things that makes the butterflies go crazy in a goaltender's belly. All it takes is a cleanly won face-off back to the defense and a snapshot. Oh, and the face-off is coming. Since the penalties came after the whistle, so the puck's going to be pulled outside the blue line. And the Fredericton coaches aren't liking this one. But the penalty came after the whistle. That means that the face-off changes. You got to understand the rules. Saved by the goalie. The penalties came after the whistle. These guys are not happy about this one. 4-1. And that'll do it for this game. 2-1 win for the Hawks. And that's a good way to kick off 2026. Happy New Year to everyone. We have a 2-1 win. And our next game is going to be in Bucktouche Thursday night at 6:15 for the start of a tournament next weekend. We have a game Thursday, a game Friday, 2:45, and a game Saturday. I will schedule all of the live streams and make sure you guys are able to watch and enjoy this wonderful game along with us. So everybody take care. Have a fantastic week back to school and work after the holidays, and we will see you guys Thursday.